Okay, hello everyone. This is how we're going to be able to change your in-game melee textures. It's pretty simple, but we'll go through it just because a lot of people have been asking. Okay, so pretty much the first thing you want to do is you want to download a program called Texture Wizard. Okay, all this will be linked in the Discord in the pins as well if you want to take a look. If you somehow came across this video online, just Google it. So you're going to want to go to this one here on Smashboards. Okay, you're going to want to click on it. Now there's a couple versions of it. There's version 6.1.2. I know my buddy downloaded 6.1.0. The version doesn't matter, okay? Whichever one is most up to date. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on the MediaFire link here, and the MediaFire link is going to bring you to this page here. You're going to download it. Pretty simple. Where you save it doesn't matter, okay? So you're going to want to then save it to a folder. Let me open up my folder here. So I ended up saving it to a folder. Let me find it here within my ISOs. So again, it doesn't really matter where you save it to. Okay, so once you download it, you're going to want to extract it, and you're going to want to be left with this folder here. Okay, if you don't know how to extract a file, I'm sorry, I can't help you. All right, you're going to want to open it. There's going to be a bunch of different applications in here. Okay, the one you're going to want to click on is the application or the .exe, right? It should say .texture wizard. All right, if you don't see this, let me know. I'm trying to help you out. You're going to want to open it. Once it's open, you're going to get something that looks like this. Okay, pretty simple. So what this program allows you to do is it basically allows you to open up any ISO, and you can look within the contents within it. Pretty simple. So to do that, you're going to want to go to File. You're going to want to click on Open Disk ISO. Okay, this one here, GCM/GCM, right? You're going to want to open it. You're going to want to go to wherever your ISOs are located, right? So mine's located within my ISOs folder. And then you're going to want to click on Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now mine's going to say Rebuild V 1.1 whatever. You're just going to want to click on the original one. All right. I've already done this a couple times, so that's why it's a little bit different. You're going to want to click Open. Okay. All the contents now are going to be opened of Melee in here. What I would recommend is you save. You either make another copy of your ISO, or what you literally do is you just go to your ISOs folder, and this is what I did before, because sometimes this can mess up your project, can mess up your game. Right, if you don't do it correctly, and then you're gonna have to basically reinstall Melee, or burn it, quote unquote burn. Sorry, what am I doing? So all I did was I literally went to my ISO, my Super Smash Bros. Melee ISO. I just right-click copy. I copied it, and I literally just pasted it in a new folder. So I'd always have the original version. Now I also know that this program here can also make copies of your Melee, hence why you saw mine says rebuild v 1.1.1.iso. Okay. So now that you have this open, now you can look at all the contents within Melee. So for instance, you have music and sound effects, you have congratulations screen, you have tournament title screens, all this stuff here, right? The stages. Okay, so this is good. So now you have your Melee open. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to this website here, Super Smash Bros. Textures, or wherever you can find textures. I also know there's a Smashboards thread with a couple different textures in there. You can find it on Reddit, whatever. This is where I go to get most of my textures. Okay. So basically this website hosts a bunch of textures along with maps as well. So this process will also be for maps along with textures. I'm probably going to end up changing maps as well. So you're going to want to go to the sidebar here. You're going to want to find whatever map you want to change. So for instance, I want to change Fountain of Dreams. Okay. So, you're going to find a map that you want to use. I'm going to use, let's just say I want this one, Northern Lights. Okay. I'm going to click on it. And then there's going to be a button called Download. Okay, so you're going to want to click on the download button. Now, sometimes it might download directly. Other times it might not download correctly. Actually, let me get another one because I don't like this one. Found Energy. Sorry, I should have found a map before doing this. Honestly, these are all pretty shit. This is the one I currently have. Okay, so we'll just do it with the character instead. It's going to be the same thing. I'll show you guys on the map. Okay, so I found this fox that I want to use. It's a Supreme Fox. And basically, I want to then click on Download, okay? It's going to bring me to a Google Drive. Like I said, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. You're going to want to click on the Download button here. It's going to download it, okay? It's going to download it, and by default, it's going to go directly to my Downloads folder, all right, as a zip. Now, what I did, within my ISOs folder, it doesn't matter where you put this. I just made a folder called Melee Texture Packs, okay? I open this, I have it nicely categorized, costume, menu, stages, right? because you can change whatever you want. This is not so categorized. I did one for Fox. You don't need to do this. You can just literally throw it in a random folder. It doesn't matter. I just like to keep it organized. And I'm just going to give this folder a name. I'm just going to call it Supreme 2, because I have 2 Supremes. And now I'm just going to copy the contents within here, and I'm just going to paste it. I'm going to be honest, you only need the .dat file. So I'm not going to bring over the Mac OS. By the way, it's for Windows. If you have Mac, sorry, I don't know what the fuck to do. Okay? So I'm just going to bring over that one file. I would personally recommend you transfer everything over, but I know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to transfer the one. Okay? So now that I have it downloaded, and again, this will work for maps as well, I have it in my folder, right? So now what I'm going to do is I need to find this file here. So plfx or, right? So when you look at the dot texture wizard, oops, you're going to want to go under this file tree, by the way. You're going to want to, there's going to be these icons here. So for instance, this one here is for stages. This one here, I'm not too sure. One player ending movies, okay? This one here, PL thing, character files. This is what we want. We're going to click on the little plus. It's going to open up this list here with all the characters in them, okay? I'm going to look for Fox because I'm importing a Fox costume. I'm going to open Fox, okay? Now there's all these different Fox things here, okay? Orange, neutral, lavender, green, idle animation, animations, NTC data, whatever. So looking back at the webpage here, sometimes they will have it noted, sometimes they won't. Turns orange Fox into Supreme Fox red, okay? Let me look back at the file here. plfxor. plfxor. Where else do I see that? plfxor, Fox's orange costume, okay? This is going to be the one we're going to use, all right? Now, this is an important step. In here, you're going to want to rename this file. So you right-click, rename, okay? You're going to want to rename it to exactly how it is here, plfxor, okay? Most of the time, you just need to delete some stuff. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you need to 100% do this step. I would recommend doing this step regardless, just because there was one time I didn't do it and I messed up my game. And what do you mean by messed up? Basically, you load into game, and when you try and select the costume, it just doesn't work. Your game's going to crash, or it's going to freeze. Okay, so now all you need to do is now you come back to here. I don't know why this part was hidden when I wasn't in full screen. You're going to want to select, just want to click once, select, make sure it's highlighted blue, the costume you want to change. You want to click import, okay? Now you're going to want to find that costume. So you're going to want to go to melee textures, costumes. Where was it? Fox, Supreme 2. Click this, open, okay? Now it's going to say ready to be replaced, and it's going to be in red, right? Now you need to click file at the top. So what I would recommend is import all your files in first. Personally, I think what's better is do them one by one, just so then if you do find one that's messed up, you can go back and fix it, okay? You can also, if you guys are interested, you can also export files as well. So let's just say you want to export certain 20XX costumes. You can do that as well. You just need to open up the 20XX ISO, export it, and then import it into here, okay? Click on file. Now you click on save, okay? It's going to save, and it's going to go green. Once it's gone green, you know that it is saved, okay? So you can minimize all this. You can still keep it open. I'm going to open up Dolphin. By the way, this does work for Slippi Online. I don't know, mods obviously won't work, but costumes will. You're going to want to open up Melee, okay? And it's as simple as just going to check. So you go training. You can see I already have some custom things here. It's for the orange costume. So I'm going to click ready. I'm going to go to battlefield, whatever. And as you can see, it changed the costume to the costume I want. And we can go, we can zoom in, okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know in the Discord. But let me get a close up of it. Oh, and I didn't pick the right costume, of course. Stages work the exact same way too. So you just, instead of finding the costume, you just find the stage. I'll show you guys stages super quick too, okay? I just want to take a look at the costume. There you go. Nice. Wow. Very cool. Anime. Wow. Very nice. Okay. So the same thing works with stages as well. So instead of going to character files, you just head over to stages. Okay. You click on the little drop down here on stages, and now all the stages pop up. Okay. The stages are even easier. You pick the stage you want, right? So let's say, I don't know, I'm doing Pokemon, right? You select the Pokemon, and same thing. You do import, you import it, save it, right? Be careful though, because certain files are going to be a little bit different. Okay, so for instance, Pokemon has fire, grass, water, rock, right? For the most part, you only want to change one. And for certain stages, like Pokemon, there's 2 versions of them. There's the USD version, and there's the DAT version. So you have to remember that this ISO is not only the English, EN, but also the Japanese version as well. So if you're changing certain files in here, make sure that it's the right dot ending here, okay? Because sometimes you might go change the Japanese version and then it might mess up your thing. All right, fairly simple. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, goodbye.